We made it. It's 3 o'clock. We go live every Wednesday at 3. Guys, it's Randy at Blue Ridge Winery, where the mission is to add value to people's lives. Guys, this is a fun one. Oh my gosh, the snow is flying. We're in the vineyard room. I got Lizzie here. We got Teresa coming in. Oh my gosh, guys, life is so much fun. Maggie baby had off from school today. Mama and the kids are up at the house. I love it. So today's talk, wow, I hope you all love this. Yo, Mary, I see you, Mary Wade, I see you. Thanks for joining. God, I'm grateful. I love the hearts. Thanks for that, guys. Yo, what's happening? Yo, Marcy, Mary. I love it. Hello, Randy. So today's talk, it got inspired with a conversation between Ralph and I. We're shooting a podcast the other day. We're down in Bethlehem at Ralph's business. Yo, Pat, I see you, Pat. We're shooting the podcast, and the topic came up of fake it till you make it. And Ralph goes, oh no, I am not all about that. And I go, okay, well, what about this? What if you don't feel like performing, but you go and you perform anyway? Are you faking it? He goes, I don't know. That's a good one. I go, we should write about this. What do you think? So here it is. Diane, bundled up with the snow. I'm with you. John, I see you, dude. Mary. So here it is. Fake it till you make it. We're going to dive into this. I hope you enjoy this. It's a lot of fun. Is it good or is it bad? What do you think? Is fake it till you make it good or bad? Does it even matter? Of course it matters. Everything in life matters, right? You with me on this? Missy, I see you. So let's tackle this topic. Do you know where it started? Do you know where the sentence fake it till you make it came from? It started with Simon and Garfunkel. There was a song they wrote in the early 70s, and he used the sentence in there. He goes, I'm just going to fake it until I make it. And just like that, it took off. That's the start of this. Laurie, I see you. Dude, Greg, man, hope you're doing good, Greg. I haven't talked to you in forever. We should catch up, man. Here it is. All right, so fake it till you make it. So let's start with the opposing view of fake it till you make it. The opposing view is this. Faking to be something that you're not, it's kind of like lying. You with me on that? I think that's true, right? If you're faking to be something you're not, it's kind of like lying. And how does confidence plug into this whole fake it till you make it? Remember, when you're afraid, just do it afraid? I believe that's true. I think you should just do it. When you're afraid, just do it afraid. So how does that all work in here? And don't feelings always come after actions? I think that's true too, right? So act as if and you shall be. Isn't that the right logic? If you're nervous to do something and you're pretending that you're not, I don't know if that's a good approach to life. Are you with me on this? Jerry, I said Nicole, I love it. I never won. Nicole, oh my gosh, the craft fair. Saturday, it's supposed to be rainy. So I think we're gonna do it on Sunday. We'll see. Maybe Saturday and Sunday. And then another weekend, we'll do it again, right? We'll keep on booking it until we get sunshine. It's gonna come out. Yo, Kim, I see you. Naomi. So what do you think? You agree with that sentence? If you're nervous to do something and you're pretending you're not, I don't think that's a good approach to life. Because you really are faking it. Faking, pretending, lying, it's kind of all in a negative category, isn't it? But here's a version of fake it till you make it that can change your life. Follow me on this, guys, right? I like that. Kathleen agrees. She goes, agreed. I'm with you. I like that. Here's a version of fake it till you make it that can change everything in your life. When you're nervous to do something, tell everyone how you feel. Tell everyone that you're nervous, but you're going to rock it. That changes the game. Because by telling everyone in your world, you no longer need to fake anything because everybody knows, including you. Nothing's fake at that point. Now you can really rock the world. You with me, Kelly? I like that. Kelly Burke. Yo, Michelle, what's happening? I hope you're with me on this because I think this is one of the biggest keys to success in life is just telling everyone what's really going on inside of you. By doing that, we begin to understand ourselves better. When you tell people your thoughts and how you feel, you're not only being honest with other people, but you're being honest with yourself. This is the key. Never fake anything, but always act with confidence in your own abilities to achieve. Confidence, it's not the absence of fear. It's not. Confidence is the feeling of being nervous and afraid and having a will stronger than the fear. That's what confidence is. Hope you're with me on this. What's happening, Jerry? I see you, dude. What's going on? I see it. Confidence is a belief in oneself. It's a belief in your own ability. Confident people, they don't need to fake anything. They can just say it the way it is and plow forward. Steven! I see you, dude. Steven! I'm going to see you this weekend, Steven. It's going to be fun, dude. I'm going to pick you up and hug you harder than you hug me. You watch. It's coming, man. I've been working out, dude. Like that. And always remember, the true sign of greatness, I believe it's simplicity. Because if someone understands something and they really got it mastered, they make it look so simple, don't they? They make it look so easy. The true sign of greatness is simplicity. And the true sign of confidence is humility. Because if it's on the inside, it doesn't need to be on the outside. You with me on this? Nicole's commenting about me hugging Stephen harder than you. If you've ever gotten a hug from Stephen, guys, look out. You're going to have a hard time breathing a minute later. I love you, Stephen. Dude, I can't wait to see you, man. Here's the recipe for success. I think it goes like this when it comes to this whole fake it till you make it stuff. Confidence plus humility plus transparency plus being action-oriented equals success in life. You with me on that? There's a great story in the book that Viktor Frankl wrote. It's called Man's Search for Meaning. It is such a great book. Everyone should read that book. He gives advice to this guy that used to sweat profusely. The guy, whenever he would get on stage and present, and that was his job to present, he would sweat so much that his whole shirt would become soaking wet and you could see right through it. I mean, it was just such a bad situation. And he goes to the doctor and he says, Dr. Frankl, how can I fix this? How can I fix my sweating problem? And the great doctor says to him, here's the key. When you get on stage, announce to everyone in the audience that they are about to see sweating beyond sweating. And in fact, you're going to break the world record of sweating. You're going to sweat more than anyone's ever sweat. And guess what? The guy didn't sweat. Because he faced his fears. He announced it to the world. He no longer held it on the inside. He let it go out, and just like that, the guy didn't sweat. This is one of the best things ever in life. Announce it to the world. Whatever you're afraid of, publicly acknowledge it. Didn't sweat. Such a great thing. Facing your fears rather than trying to fake it till you make it is, I think, the key. So here's the key. Rather than faking it till we make it, we should face it until we make it. That's the key. We face things until we make it. You tell it. You tell the world. You tell yourself. I love the hearts. Thanks, guys. Thanks for being on the same page with me with this. I think this is the key to the whole darn thing. When we publicly acknowledge our fears and doubts, they tend to greatly be reduced, don't they? Sometimes completely eliminated. Just like this guy on the stage. He goes, I'm about to sweat more than anyone's ever seen, guys. And just like that, by putting it out to the world, it vanished. What he did not like the most in his life was gone. Arlene, I'm with you. Jamie, I love it. There's great power in honesty and transparency. There's tremendous power in it. The rule is this. When it comes to fake it till you make it, if you're pretending or lying to anyone, including ourselves, I don't think we're on the right track. The key is to be honest with yourself and the people around you. Just say it the way it is. And just like that, nobody's faking anything. It's about believing in your own abilities to succeed. It's a believing in your future self, of who you can become. In life, we don't get what we want. In every moment of our life, we are getting what we are. Every day. We get what we are in life at every moment. That's it. That's all it is. I know Greg agrees. Right, dude? So if we're faking it and we're wondering why we're not getting what we want, we're not getting the outcomes of life we want, well, it's because we're just not being real and honest with ourselves or the people around us. You with me on this? The moment you tell people what you're afraid of, you are no longer faking anything. People know you're nervous, but you're going to give it everything you got. Another reason that faking it till you make it isn't quite the best approach in life is that you've probably heard me say this before, that people need to like you and trust you, and then they'll work with you, or they'll be with you. People need to like you and trust you. That's the starting point of everything. They like you and trust you. With a show of hands, who likes when people are pretending or faking around you? Anybody? 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 No, nobody likes that, right? Nobody really likes to be tricked or faked out, right? Faking or being pretended to breaks trust because you can't really trust it. It's not quite real, right? And trust is the glue that holds every relationship together. It's another great argument where fake it till you make it. No, face it till you make it. Speak it to the world. Speak it to yourself. When someone fakes it till they make it, they're also preoccupied with maintaining some pose to hide their insecurities. That can be exhausting, emotionally, mentally, physically, in every way. You with me on this? Joanne's with me. I love it. Missy, I'm with you, Missy. The better approach is simply to tell the world about your insecurities. Thanks for the hearts, guys. I love that. Y'all make me feel so good. Oh my God. By telling people about your insecurities get replaced with confidence. That's what it does. Simple as that. It may be safe to say that faking anything is born out of a lack of confidence. That's what it's born out of, right? Voicing and facing your fears should be the definition of confidence. Confidence is a funny thing. When someone's being confident, the world is seeing them as being courageous and confident, but a lot of times they're seeing themselves as being vulnerable. It's a weird paradigm shift that happens. I don't get it, but it's kind of weird. Being authentic you is the very best way to succeed in this world. You be you, I'll be me. Because guess what? You should be you because everybody else is taken. You ever hear that quote? I love that. It's funny stuff. Instead of covering up shortcomings with faking something, we should increase our competencies by being honest with ourselves and the world around us. God, what's happening? I see you, Kathy. Paula, I see you, Paula. Much of this fake it till you make it stuff, it comes between the difference between faking behaviors versus faking competencies. There's a difference between these two. Faking a behavior or competencies. I think it's okay to fake a behavior. I know it may sound weird to hear me say that, but I think it's okay. But it's never okay to fake a competency because people could get hurt. Things could happen. You with me on this? Always show up and give the world your best. That's what I mean by faking a behavior. Because in that conversation with Ralph, I go, Ralph, there may be a day where I'm having some challenging things going on in my life, but I need to show up to that underground experience. I need to show up to my presentations and give the world the very best because they're expecting the best. And I need to give them my best. So that means I need to be like Johnny Carson. Remember we talked about Johnny Carson? Where he blocks out the world and he gives the world his best every night for 20 years in a row. That's not faking it. That's giving the world your best. That's performing at the best of your ability. So I think it's okay to fake behavior. That's okay. But never a competency. The truth is that wanting or acting to be better at something will not make you better at it. But when it comes to the world within your own mind, assuming a positive mindset will make a huge difference in your life every day. The philosopher William James, he was one of the first people to ever talk about fake it till you make it. He says, he goes, if you want a quality, act as if you already have it. And I love that. There's truth to that. So if you want to feel more cheerful, you want to feel more upbeat, just smile more. Speak more upbeat. Walk with a skip in your step, and you will assume those feelings. Feelings always come after actions. It's just the way life works. Your mood will lift huge. You ever read that study? There's a study that they did where they took a pencil and they put a pencil between people's teeth. And you have to smile. When you have a pencil between your teeth, you're smiling. Guess what? It's been scientifically proven that when you hold a pencil between your teeth and you're smiling, you will feel better just because you're smiling. Isn't it something? In the same study, they took the pencil and they put it between their lips where you're kind of frowning. Those people, they felt more sad. It's crazy. Scientific proven stuff. So if you want to feel more upbeat, just feed yourself the good, the clean, the pure, the positive, the joyful, the happy. Act it and you will feel it. It's just the way it works. Anne-Marie, Randy, I see you. What's happening? Sarah, I see you. Crazy stuff, right? It's a phenomenon based upon facial expressions. You smile, it'll affect everything in you. Plus, it affects everyone else in the room. It's something, right? The way we move matters. If you move slow and lethargic, opposed to brisk and energized, that's going to affect your mood. I love the hearts, right? Everything counts in life, doesn't it? It's simple. Just pretend the world is your mirror. This is the way it works. I pretend the world is my mirror. So whatever I'm projecting to the world around me, the world is going to respond by projecting that back to me. So if I want to live in a happy world, guess who needs to be happy? Randy does. If Randy wants to live in an upbeat, positive, fast-paced, joyful world, guess who needs to be that? Randy does. I love y'all. Oh my God. This is one of the most fun talks ever. It was so much fun dissecting this. I did this all week. So much fun. Because however you look and feel, the world projects it back to you. It's just the way it works. So the next time you walk in a room and you're feeling nervous, just smile. Walk with it. Walk cheery, a good attitude. Act as if you're happy. Be positive, and the room will become that for you. It's so easy. Wherever we look, there we are. Whatever we want to see, we are seeing. It's so true. Eventually, in acting like this, you don't need to pretend anymore. You don't need to put on an act because you will become the way you act. It's so true. I like that. Anne-Marie, amen. I'm with you. You ever read the book by Jordan Peterson? It's called 12 Rules for Life. He has an entire chapter dedicated to this concept. It's the chapter about the lobsters. Read the book. He basically proves that if he goes, I forgot what rule it is. Rule number 4, shoulders back, head high, and you will live a happier life. Meaning, act confident, and the world will see you as confident. Smile, and the world will see you as happy. And it's positive feedback loop happening all the time. So when it comes to fake it till you make it, I don't know. There is part of it when it comes to our internal mind where you can fake it till you make it. But we should never fake a competency. We should do it until we make it. That's what it's all about, right? After all, I think it's never too late to be what we should have been in life. Never too late. I love y'all. I had so much fun with this. We're going to turn this into a podcast within about 3 weeks. It'll come out on Apple iTunes, Spotify, all the great platforms. I love the hearts, the smiley faces, guys. This is going to be the best summer ever at Blue Ridge Winery. We have some of the biggest plans that you never could imagine. Angie, I see you, Angie. I love you, Angie. I love you. I can't wait for this summer. I'll be down there hanging sun sails, and Angie, you're going to be up on the deck having a glass of wine, watching me on the ladder, right? I can't wait. I love y'all. Thanks for being part of my life. Thanks for making the dream of Blue Ridge possible. I know it adds value to everybody. The goal is to add value to the world, but you all don't know the value that you add to me, to my wife, to my babies, to Lizzie over here, to Teresa, Sally. I love y'all. Thank you for making life possible. It is going to get better and better and better and better and better. Yo, Ken. Y'all know that Ken started a wine tour bus company? It's called VIP Tours. You can look him up. It's great stuff. The guy loves what he does. See y'all. Bye, guys.